Hi, I'm Isabel with the Farmer Success Team here at FarmRaise, and today we are going to be discussing the FSA Records module. We'll talk about what FSA records are, why you might need to have them, information that you're going to get at your FSA office, and how to complete the FSA Records module here on FarmRaise that's included with your premium subscription. We will then tell you the next steps to get your FSA records to the office. Let's get started. What are FSA records? FSA records refer to the documentation and information that farmers provide to the Farm Service Agency to establish their farming operation and participate in various government programs and services. These records include details about the farm's location, ownership, acreage, crops planted, and other relevant information. So why does a farmer need to file them and establish them? Farmers need to establish a farm number with the FSA for several reasons. So they can access government assistance programs, so they can report their crops, acreage to the USDA for maintaining accurate agricultural statistics, conservation programs that require a farm number aim to protect natural resources, enhance wildlife, and promote sustainable farming practices. And some markets and buyers may require farmers to have a farm number as a part of their registration or certification process. This helps to establish credibility and traceability in the supply chain. So, what can a farmer do once they have FSA records? You can apply for conservation programs, apply for emergency relief assistance in case of natural disasters, access various financial assistance programs including loans, subsidies, and grants, and participate in government programs related to crop insurance, commodity programs, and market support. What are FSA farm maps? FSA farm maps are graphical representations of the farmer's land holdings, typically showing the boundaries of the farm, tracts, and individual fields. Farm, tract, and field numbers are identifiers used to distinguish different portions of land within a farming operation. Farm numbers are associated with the land, not the farming operation or the farmer. The history of production is kept with the farm number, and the farm number means your farm will be counted in the agricultural census. What are farm, tract, and field numbers? The farm number is the overall piece of land. A tract number is a subset of land within that overall piece. One farm number might have multiple tract numbers associated with it. It is possible to combine multiple tracts into one tract number. Field numbers are an even smaller subset of land that comprises one tract. Field numbers helped designate different types of land, timber versus open grazing versus cropland, for example. On this map, you can see the numbers, and then you can see the 12.73, 4.34. This is the number of acres. And then the HEL stands for highly erodible lands. You do not have to worry about getting this ready before you go into the FSA office. This is something that you will get after you file your FSA records. However, if you have maps of your farm already from Google Earth or other mapping software, you can bring that in with you to the FSA office as they create the official maps of your farm. So, how often do you need to update your FSA records? Updating your FSA records typically occurs on an ongoing basis, with certain forms needing to be filled annually, such as the Adjusted Gross Income Certification. Other forms will only need to be filled out when there are changes in the farm operating or ownership, such as acquiring new land or changing the types of crops planted. So what documents or resources do you need on hand to be able to fill out the FSA records? To file FSA records, farmers will need proof of land ownership or lease agreements, maps or legal descriptions of the farm's boundaries, documentations of acreage, crops planted, and other relevant information, your land's erosion status, so if it's highly erodible land or if it's a wetland, and if you are an entity, you will need all of the individual's address, social security number, percentage of ownership, managerial responsibilities, and the custom work. So, what forms is the grower going to fill out? Well, technically with this module, you will fill it out, but it will auto-populate the PDF. So you will be filling out Form 80-2047, the Customer Data Worksheet, Form CCC 941, the Average Adjusted Gross Income Certification, and Consent to Disclose Tax Information, Form 80-1026, Highly Erodible Land Conservation and Wetland Conservation Certificate, Form CC 902I, Farm Operating Plan for Individuals, or if you are an entity, you will be filling it out for the Farm Operating Plan for Entities, Form CC 860, Socially Disadvantaged Limited Resource Beginning and Veteran Farmer or Rancher Certification. So what does the FarmRaise Paperwork Support Module do? It will help you to fill out all of the PDFs without repeating any information that is required. First, you will head to your FarmRaise dashboard and head to number 2, complete your FSA Records module. You will then need to answer the question, do you own or lease land for the purpose of farming? If you say yes, you will be able to start filling out your records. You will be able to read the instructions and you will need to answer honestly and to the best of your ability. You will then need to enter your full legal name, your address with your city, state, and zip code. You will also need to enter your preferred email address as well as your preferred phone number. You will then need to answer if you're a beginning farmer, less than 10 years, and the date you began farming. And then you will need to answer if you have any land that is actively farmed, if you want to receive emails, the counties that you farm in, if you're under the age of 18, if you're a US citizen, and then your social security number. You can then answer about your race, ethnicity, gender, and if you are a veteran, and about your income status. You will also need to disclose if you've made more than $900,000 in the past 4 years, and what kind of financing you have for your farm, as well as if you're going to be taking out any future loans, or if they will be guaranteed by a landlord or a family member. And then the name of the loan or credit source that you are wanting to, and then as well as what percentage of total capital the loan will make up of the farm. You will then need to discuss how much of your equipment you own or lease and how much of the labor you do. You will then do your county, if you own, lease land to someone or from someone, or if you've been farming it for a year or more. You will then need to fill out if you have highly erodible land, or if it's been converted to a wetland, as well as crop insurance information, and to the best of your ability if it is a wetland. And then if you will be using any custom services and who will be providing those services, or if you will be hiring any custom labor. And then you will need to discuss how much of the labor contribution is from you or for other people, as well as the management contributions. So you'll need to describe all of the managerial duties that you perform, as well as the managerial duties that you have hired out or are performed or donated by family members or others. And once you do that, you are completed for the individual. And then you will need to check your email. If you're an entity, it will take a little bit longer. What does a farmer need to know after they fill out the module? After you fill out the module, you will head to your email for the completed PDF. You'll print the PDF and then sign and date the PDF in all of the places that are highlighted. And then you will take the completed packet of forms to your local FSA office. You may need to make an appointment with your local FSA office, so we advise you to call ahead or email the office before you head in. And there you have it. You have your FSA Records module completed. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to support@farmraise.com. Thanks so much for watching.